In a move aimed at reinforcing European defence integration, Belgium's Defence Minister Theo Franken announced on April 14, 2025, his formal proposal to have future F-35 fighter jets ordered by Belgium assembled in Italy rather than the United States. In an interview with Het Laatste Nieuws, Franken confirmed that he had already made this request to his Italian counterpart, Guido Crosetto, emphasizing the potential benefits for job creation within Europe and the strengthening of the continent's defense industry. The proposal aligns with Belgium's strategic goal to deepen ties with EU partners while fulfilling NATO commitments, particularly as the host of several major NATO institutions. Italy's Cameri Final Assembly and Checkout (FACO) facility, operated by Leonardo in collaboration with Lockheed Martin, is already a key site for F-35 production in Europe, having delivered its first F-35A in 2015 and its first F-35B in 2018. Although production figures remain classified, the site has proven capable of fulfilling both domestic and foreign military orders. Belgium's journey with the F-35 began in 2018 when then Defense Minister Steven Van de Putte committed to acquiring 34 F-35A jets from Lockheed Martin. The selection followed a competitive tender process and was primarily driven by cost-effectiveness and fulfillment of multiple strategic criteria. Initially valued at €3.6 billion, the deal's total estimated cost rose to €4 billion, accounting for training, infrastructure, and long-term maintenance. These new jets will gradually replace Belgium's aging fleet of 54 F-16s, with around 30 of those expected to be donated to Ukraine starting in 2026, adding urgency to the transition timeline. So far, Belgium has received 8 F-35s built in Fort Worth, Texas, currently stationed in Arizona for training purposes. The jets are expected to arrive in Belgium by fall 2025. To accommodate them, extensive upgrades are underway at the Florennes and Kleinbrogel airbases. The €275 million infrastructure overhaul includes hangars, simulation rooms, maintenance bays, alert response zones, and accommodations for aircrews, all financed through Belgium's Defence Modernization Plan. The original promise that the F-35 program would generate significant economic returns for Belgian industry has not materialized as expected. In 2018, government officials projected that local firms would benefit substantially, but by 2022, the awarded contracts totaled only €700 million. A renegotiated offset agreement signed in 2024 revised the anticipated return to €66 million annually over 4 decades, still falling short of the fleet's projected lifetime cost of €12.4 billion. Despite these shortcomings, the Belgian government has deemed the program too advanced to reconsider. In early 2025, Franken reaffirmed the country's commitment to the F-35 platform, citing the Belgian Air Force's limited scale as justification for sticking with a single aircraft model. He stressed that any further procurement must include better industrial participation terms for Belgian companies. This stance has been bolstered by the aircraft's strong performance in international operations, with Belgium's Chief of Defence General Frederik van Zyne referencing recent military conflicts as proof of the F-35's value. Belgium's defence spending is set for a significant boost. The newly established coalition has pledged nearly €4 billion in annual increases to meet NATO's 2% GDP target, with plans to spend over €20 billion on defence in the next 5 years. Purchases of new weapons systems, including tanks and rocket artillery, are under consideration. Franken has also indicated that discussions at NATO's next summit may raise expectations even further, potentially up to 3% of GDP. To support this increase, Belgium will borrow €2 billion in 2025, a move justified by continued economic growth and a declining debt-to-GDP ratio. A key component of Belgium's defence financing strategy is tied to EU regulations that permit additional borrowing for qualifying European defence expenditures. Franken's proposal to shift F-35 assembly to Italy could help categorize the expense as a European contribution, opening the door to EU-backed loans. However, it remains unclear whether such aircraft would meet the EU's requirements for European designation, a necessary condition for financial exemptions. The Cameri FACO is already playing a central role in the global F-35 supply chain. The facility, staffed by over 750 technicians, not only assembles aircraft but also produces wing components through Leonardo's plants in Foggia and Nola. Though smaller than Lockheed Martin's Fort Worth plant, Camry's production costs are comparable. Several European nations, including the Netherlands, have received jets assembled at the Italian facility. The F-35 program is an extensive international collaboration. The UK is the highest-level partner, contributing major systems including software and ejection seats. Italian firms provide critical components, and other European countries like Denmark and Norway are involved in production. Outside of Europe, suppliers in Canada and Australia also contribute, while Germany is establishing a fuselage production line to support the manufacture of 400 aircraft. Belgian officials note that approximately 30% of F-35 components are sourced from European suppliers. Concerns have persisted across Europe about over-reliance on the United States for critical military systems. Nations like Germany and Portugal have expressed apprehensions over U.S. control of operational software and data. Rumors of a so-called kill switch embedded in F-35s, allowing the U.S. to disable the aircraft remotely, have circulated widely. However, Frank Ken has publicly dismissed such claims as baseless. In a March 2025 interview with VRT, he reassured the public that Belgium retains sovereign control over its fleet and can operate the jets independently, even in the absence of U.S. support, for up to a month using internal supplies and shared resources from allied partners. As Belgium ramps up its defense spending and works to establish a more European-centered approach, the proposal to shift F-35 assembly to Italy represents more than a logistical preference, it's a strategic pivot toward greater autonomy, stronger EU ties, and a more balanced transatlantic partnership.